Hello everyone, Mayor Jordan here, and welcome back to Birdsong Bay. I got this save working again. If you remember, well, first of all, it's been a little while since I've recorded anything, and I do apologize. If you follow me on my main channel, Xantor, you will realize that things have been busy. I've talked about it a little bit on there, but I've also been doing stuff to where I've not even been able to post on there. And it's been a time, but I'm sort of in a better spot now. There's a new DLC out, which we're going to try today, hopefully. Hopefully it all works and everything. I don't really know what it is to a degree, but I know that there's promenades and there's new roads and there's all this crazy stuff. So there's supposed to be a bunch of new roads, which, yeah, I mean, automatically I don't remember these, because this don't have... Yeah, I don't have any of the mods installed, so, I mean, that one... Oh, this one as well. This like asymmetrical road is definitely different. So we're going to try it out. We're going to basically like, I'm just looking through everything, don't mind me. We're going to basically just sort of, ooh, that's wild. Okay. Basically just sort of, whoa, sorry. I'm getting so distracted. Do everything up and, sort of maybe recreate some of these areas a little bit, because I think I was okay-ish with how this was going, but I think I did want this to look a lot better. And like some of the things I think I was like unhappy with, so we'll probably mess with it a little bit. But yeah, it's been a little bit, and I think there's an episode skipped. I don't know what I've done in that episode. Maybe I made this, I can't quite remember. There was a whole thing where I basically it was getting so laggy I couldn't even run it. So I do have a mod on, I do have the FPS booster, and I do have Move It on. And who knows if this will become an issue. Oh gosh. Oh no. Is this going to be an issue? Okay, I guess I'll fix this and be right back. Well, I had to go back to the main menu, so I may as well show you this. So it's actually free content, which is pretty cool. So there's, it's part of the Plazas and Promenades, I guess. But they've added, wide sidewalks, medians, bus lanes, and the one-way metro tracks, which I didn't know that wasn't a thing before. Yeah, so they turned 7 years old, obviously, back at some point. But yeah, so that was that, but that's pretty cool, I thought. I do believe I have the new one installed. I actually realized when I loaded up that there was a bit of an issue, so we'll see if it works. But hopefully it does. It does say I have it, so we shall see how it goes. Hopefully it's all properly installed, but I'll see you when I get back in the game. Okay, we are back. It should be working now, and by that I mean it is working now. It just seemed to be an issue with I need to fully unsubscribe and then resubscribe to it. So, thankfully the developer was very clear on how to make it work. So that's always good. Let's go ahead and rejig that bit. But yeah, so we're gonna see. So I'm guessing if I was to go in here, yeah, so we have some of the small pedestrian area. So does it have to be an actual area? It does. Okay, that's interesting. So it has to be an actual area for pedestrians specifically. Okay, so I don't know how this necessarily works, so it's going to be interesting. I would like to actually replace this area with that, or perhaps even try at some point to make a full city of just that, because I think that would be really cool. But maybe we'll start just a new area as like the tester, because I really don't know how it's going to function. So maybe we'll just like come through here, and let's actually, yeah, let's go all through here. We'll just make this like the area for it. And just see how that goes. And then I guess what I would do, would that have now unlocked the roads? Or do I need to, so with the service, area service point. Okay, so where would an area service point for this be? That's the road maintenance depot, so that's probably not going to be it. So this is, yeah, incredibly new, and I've looked at nothing of this because I was, I was determined to just come on and figure it out and see how it goes, and maybe that's going to be bad, maybe that'll be good, who knows. I prefer doing it that way. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just checking everything. Wave power pump. What the heck? I don't remember that. Sure. Let's see. Just making sure I'm not like missing anything. Like, I mean, that's in the health section. I do not remember this. I do also have what is it? I think I got 2 of the like building packs as well. So I think I got like a sort of mid-century looking one, and then which I guess is maybe like what this is, and then yeah, so like I got like this kind of stuff, which looks really fun. Unless this is part of the new pack, I really don't know. But I got like a mid-century-esque looking one, and then there was another one for like the, I guess like whole pedestrian area. I'm, you know, like I said, I'm pretty unsure of what I'm doing, so this is going to be a bit of a thing for us all to go through. I love that historical train station. That is really cool. I don't think that's an asset, but so I would think that this would be in the transportation bit somewhere. I mean, I very well could be wrong, and I probably am. Let's see, where is, I'm sure I've probably just gone over it and not noticed, but is it in the small area by chance? No. Maybe I'll go back to, so this is indeed, wait, I didn't even paint, what did I paint? I don't know. Maybe I just did the wrong thing. Maybe that's the issue, you know? Let me redo that. Okay, I think I found issue number 1. I'm just dumb. I was like, oh, Crescent Square, what a good name for it. And then it just didn't even work. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I mean, that's not working. Maybe it's at the end of this? No. What is a service point? It's a small, okay. Do I need to, like, get something to get to this? Interesting. Oh my god, what? Pedestrian area plazas? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Oh, that's really exciting, actually. Service point. Okay, so it wasn't where I expected it to be. It was in the parks. Pedestrian areas can be created by using the pedestrian area tool and pedestrian streets. Every area needs at least 1 service point to take care of carriage and cargo needs. Only pedestrians and certain emergency vehicles allowed. Okay. So if I was to go, trying to think of a good area for this, because I'd like it to be a little flatter, maybe going in. So let's actually see if we get this a little more level to the road, at least just for like the beginning area, because I feel like the actual surface area probably would be smart to be, you know, quite level. We'll level this to, you know, what's level with the road. I won't try to do too much. I'll even bring that back up just to not be too crazy. And maybe this will be our access point for now. It is still laggy. I don't know if it's something that I've added in this or it just built up so quickly or something, but 30,000 seems really low to be as much as it is. So yeah, I guess, can we just build off of anything, or does it have to be here? Does it have to be like, I'm just confused how this works, because it's got like an in and out. Like it's help. Did that need to be connected to here instead? Let me put it there. That seems more fitting. And then let me turn this down. I can't hear over myself. There we go. I just turned down on my computer, of course, not where you guys can actually see. And then what if I did... Okay, we won't worry about that. I got plenty of electric availability, so I was more just seeing if I could be cheeky and not have to, you know, do it this way. Do we have any? Oh no, it's just that. Okay. We'll just bring it across here, like so. Beautiful, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. And this is one thing, like, you know, a lot of people with this were really just hoping that they would make instead of making more DLC. And you know, maybe I'm one of them, I don't know. We're wishing that they would just make City Skylines 2, essentially. And I get that, like, definitely. It's mostly due to, that was very poor placement, but that's fine. It's mostly due to how the game just doesn't, how do I say this nicely? It just doesn't run well, honestly. It's a struggler, the way that it's, like when you try to do anything in it, it definitely feels like it's a struggle. Pretty much constantly. So I 100% get it. It's you know, I have a very, very good computer, and it still gives me a lot of trouble to play it sometimes. So I do 100% get it. I wanted that to go a little farther, so let me see if I can do this. Can I make that node? No, I think that's just how that node's going to be, but let's do that. And then maybe I'll come through here. And let's see if I remember how to do this. So I think if I select those nodes, and then I go here, this actually seems a little different. And slope. It's not great. Do I need to have those selected? Is that what it is? Probably not. But at the same time, I'm actually okay with that. That's all I wanted to be able to do. I wanted to start an intersection here to be able to go either way there. And I will actually come in here and I think maybe do this. Maybe I can make like a little, sort of think of it as a retaining wall, but not quite. I think I'll only go to there for that. I know you can do the key thing, obviously, but I don't think I have key and or key on, so that won't quite work. And I'll soften this just a little, just so it doesn't look so drastic. And do it there as well. Just takes a little while. There we go. And then, yeah, see where to go from there. But by the way, I do still plan on playing Factorio. I actually have tons of Factorio still recorded. And by that I mean like 4 or 5 episodes, so that'll definitely make its, you know, kind of way back into things. I don't need to make this so straight. I just realized. That'll definitely make its way back into everything. It's just been, like I said, things have been, you know, a lot more busy than I've... Auto paint? I don't know what that means. Things have just been a lot more busy than I had, or busier than I had anticipated, so it's just not been like the ideal time. And I think the last time I recorded I was going away and doing something, so it's been a whole ordeal. But you know, we slowly get there. Yeah, what if we did that? I don't like how it does on these, like these little sections. I wish it was just connected. So what does the auto paint do? I don't know. I don't know how that differed. In fact, let me go like this, and then, yeah, I don't like how it does that on the curves. I would almost prefer it just to be this, I think. I don't get why there's the gaps on that. Maybe I'll just like add that in on my own accord. What would it look like if this was that instead? Yeah, it's like on the node itself, it doesn't complete that, which it looks more normal than that, I believe. But the gaps in this seem a little bit weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky. I probably am. Oh, there's actually wider ones. Oh, I did not know that. I should have scrolled a little bit farther, shouldn't have. Ooh. So I won't be able to fit that there, but I could just... I can make that bit wider. And then... Oh yeah, that is quite fun, isn't it? Just the way it looks and everything. I think I can go from there. So, will this work? Yeah, it'll work just the same way, it seems. As a normal neighborhood. But yeah, I'm half wondering... What? It's just so laggy. It's just something to get used to. I've been playing a lot of games that are you know, newer, so it's been different in the way of how it runs. So having to get used to this again. So do I want to maybe I should plan this out. Let me actually, I know I've just done all this, but I don't like it. I'm sure you understand. Let me actually go back to the big brush, and I want to make everything through here level with this, because it's going to make stuff so much easier. At least to start with. I just need a little bit more of a buffer space to do this, I think. I'm not very worried about the soil or anything. In fact, I will just sell that and call it a loss and be fine. Is there anything going on? Because I noticed we're losing money. Probably, but I don't know if I care that much. Alright, so let's now delete that as well. And then let's start with this road. Which, yeah, we can have beside there, which is much cooler. I know I just literally put it down, but I wanted to make sure. Okay, yeah. So that's where the node is for that. That's fine. Let's bring you to there. And I think that's a good one for us. And then let's have a road. Yeah, I kind of like this. Keep it, you know, kind of compact there. And that looks good. I like that. And yeah, we'll go kind of in between this little bit. And we'll go this way some. Just, I'll build off this and I'll build it out kind of slow so we can figure out what we're working with. I won't go too hard in the beginning, like, you know, too crazy. So yeah, we obviously have this stuff. So we have the entrance, which is good. And we have these plazas. So yeah, this is a small food truck plaza, ice cream stand plaza, fountain plaza, small glass roof, statue plaza, and then the larger ones, of course. I might go with let's start with the small fountain one and put that on the corner. Just, you know, to start kind of filling this in a little bit. And then let's go ahead and add in, I guess we'll get a little bit of the utilities within here. I'm going to put a fire one down that way. I'll put the police one. Let's actually put it just beside the service building. It just feels easy. And then we'll have an elementary school, just because this is kind of a fitting spot. I'm going to put it down here. And is this a high school? Yes. We will put it, let's put it along the big road up here. And this is a university. Interesting. Wow. Okay. That is huge. We'll build another area for that specifically later down the line. So did they make new? Yeah, they've even made the kind of, yeah, compact bus station, which is super, super interesting. Which I don't actually need because I just need a bus stop, I guess, don't I? Which should be easy to do by just, there we go. Just put that there. So yeah, now let's, yeah, we're going to need a hospital, which we have this new one, the high capacity one, which is wild and massive. This I may actually put out on this larger bit of road. I don't know if I want it directly, like, because that's basically going in the water. Maybe I'll just put it like out over here because it's so large. That's kind of like, it, you know, it'll do its thing with reaching to there. We do need a crematorium. I don't know if there's a better, no, there's not really a newer looking version of that. So I think we're just going to have to, you know, it's cute at least. So we can maybe tuck it in right beside the park, right beside the school. They like that, right? We'll actually just tuck it in right beside there. Because I'm sure I'll build, you know, multiple entrances and access points and all that off of there. So that should be fine. So I think we have all of the, like the general services that we need. What works for garbage now? Is there any other, just waste transfer facility, I guess, is still the ideal one for this, I would assume. So let's put that, we'll put that just down here. You know, won't have to worry about that too much. And maybe I'll build one of those like larger areas to process it and everything. All right, so we'll go back to this. And so what these. This is, oh, small garbage service point. That is cool. Okay. So that should make life a little bit easier. Kind of hilariously becoming a little bit like Amsterdam, where they have like the garbage points where you take things to, or it feels like that at least. But that is cool. Okay, so I guess the best thing to do is, yeah, just start getting some houses in there, which I wonder, can I go into the housing thing and do residential wall-to-wall buildings? That is cool. Okay. The probability of fires starting the buildings is reduced, but the fire spreads more easily from building to building. That makes sense. That seems like a reasonable thing. Yes to that, 100%. Office wall-to-wall buildings, yes. Oh god, we can make like Amsterdam. Wall-to-wall commercial, yes please. That is really, really cool. I do very much like and really love that they've done that. So policies, yeah, they're slow driving. You can do a sugar ban, which is very sad, honestly. Street music, and deliver everything. All buildings in this area get cargo deliveries and garbage truck, even if not placed on. Okay. And then there's things, yeah, for unlocking. And then there. Okay, cool. That should be fun. So let's go ahead, and this is the elementary school side. So I'm going to actually kind of more quote unquote hand place it. So we're going to do that. And then I want to do an office here. We're going to do a corner shop. Now, I don't know how big these get. I don't know if there's a size difference, because I don't know if they'll be so intense like they would be in other areas. But I'm curious to see. If there's any difference in style. Let's leave that open for now. Let's go beside the school and put in some office. And then we could go, let's actually put in like a smaller commercial in front of it, just to see what it looks like. We could even, maybe I'll wait until I get a little deeper in to put some smaller houses, but beside of here, I feel like it would be fitting to just have a bunch of commercial. And then from there, I think we're okay. I don't want to like suddenly go too crazy on it. So yeah, this is, oh, so that's actually two together. Okay, wow. That is really, really interesting. So I'm guessing as that builds up, it's going to be even more. But that is really cool. So it's more apartments and more, I guess, kind of climate friendly and walkability in the way of cities, basically, like pedestrian friendly, of course. Which I watch a lot of, you know, YouTube channels and things that talk about that. I always find it very interesting. You know, growing up and even now living in somewhere that's definitely not very pedestrian friendly. It's a very interesting thing to me that I wish we had. So I think it's really neat that this is in the game. And yeah, I definitely want to mess with this a little bit more. Kind of wondering if I bring this out to here, and then what if I was to do, let's go on the big road. I might need to go back to, where is it, this size road? Which road are you? Where are you? Where am I? Oh, there we go. Literally has its own section, couldn't find it. So I was tempted to build a bus lane. Now, I don't know how the buses work in this game to begin with, so this isn't going to be great. Well, I do know how it works, that's a lie, but I'm not great at it, I should say. And let's, you know, do our thing here. Make ourselves just a little bit more room. Okay. And then let's go ahead and bring this out maybe to here for now. I just kind of thought of a way to, you know, have you know, give the buses an area to stop at. That's not just the main road. Might be wise. We'll see. And then let's go ahead and build that out that way. Honestly, just make that look a little nicer. And I'll try to not make this too, you know, like gritty. It's just for now. It's an easy one. So, especially as I'm sort of learning and practicing it. But the thing is, I like grids, so, you know, to each their own, but I like them. Alright, so we have small cargo service point. Distributes cargo for buildings. Okay. So we're going to need one of those, which actually could fit. Oh, it's actually got a noise issue. Okay, I got to be careful with that. So I could put it in here, and that would actually work pretty well. So we'll go with that. Hopefully that's a correct placement for that. And then maybe down here we could, you know, sort of just as a reminder to not really build here as much. You know, just for the noise levels. Do that. And then, you know, we can do what we want with this one. Which I like the size of housing. I think that looks really cool. And like I said, I want to build some smaller ones just to see how that looks. And maybe I'll start doing that back here a little bit shortly. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's give us, maybe we'll do like their own bus line in some way. Because yeah, they actually can't go on this bit. There's no stops allowed, so that is cool. So maybe like one that literally goes there. To the hospital. It's awkward because there's no place to really turn around, but I'll add a little road maybe behind this hospital as a way for it to be able to turn around, because I think that might be a smart idea for us. Can I actually, if I was to add a stop on, I have an idea. I'm gonna add a stop on this side. And then I'm gonna build a bridge over, a walking bridge, to be able to walk over to there. And I think that could be really great for, you know, people being able to obviously just get between areas quickly. Maybe that's all I need for now. You know, just to not go too overkill. And if I build back in here, or when I build back in here, you know, it'll have the ability to do what it needs. But I think that'll be good. And then they can, the metro isn't, yeah, it's not too far. So if they take the bus, hop over, that's pretty easy. We could obviously get the metro near here, which would be probably wise. So we'll maybe consider doing that as well. But for now, let me go ahead and rename that line, which I guess was number, yeah. So let's go ahead and actually just turn that to a pink color. And let's rename it Ped Friendly Route. And that'll just make it easy to sort of come back to that. And then I'm just thinking, yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do this like sort of rerouting thing. High cargo traffic. Oh, okay, so yeah, we have a lot of cargo traffic coming in and out, which I guess makes sense. Maybe, I wonder if that means we need another road? The traffic limit, wow, has been reached. Is there that much? Maybe I do need to allow more, or maybe I just need, you know, multiple things. I don't know. Maybe I need to enact the thing that allows more, deliver everything. All buildings in the, even if they're not placed on pedestrian, all buildings within this get cargo deliveries and garbage service via service points, even if they're not placed. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'll figure that out. So anyways, I could make the road behind here either for buses only, but I think I'll do just regular roads, because it then gives places for people to park too, which is always good. So I do need to go in here and just kind of level this out ever so slightly, which will make, you know, kind of putting this in a lot easier. Okay, bring that back. Apologize for the lag, you know how it is. You understand, I'm sure. And then let's see, we'll just do like a plain, well, maybe we'll do, oh no, can't do a tree road, they can't park there, so that's not wise. I'm hoping, the little node's there, but wait, move it to the, oh no, I fixed this earlier. How dare you? It does eventually fix itself. I just had to, like, there we go. So is it not? Okay. You just gonna work now? Cool. I don't know. Oh, come on. Come on, you were working earlier. I might have to. Oh god. See, this is the issue. Oh god, I got things going on. Okay. Well, maybe we can't use that anymore. But I got what I needed out of it, so maybe it's fine. Ugh. All right. I'll have to install or see about that, or maybe once it's updated a little more. Apologies for all the clicking I had to do there, but you know how it is. I'm just gonna say that to everything. You know how it is. It's fine. Nah, we'll do that and make them stop there, and that'll be fun. And then we can move this stop actually to be back here, and then that one there. So now they go around that way. And we'll bring this back here so it's not such a... It'd actually be better to be there than be there, I think. But it shouldn't be such an issue for that. They walk across there if they need. And then we go ahead and go to this and to our little ped paths, which there's some new one. Oh, university paths. Don't remember that for some reason. But we'll just use the regular one as we always do. Because, you know, creativity and such isn't needed here. So let's go ahead and not make this the tallest structure in the world. That's alright, honestly. Then we will just connect that up to here. Oops. Which, you know, not perfect, but it works pretty well, and I bet we'll see a lot of people actually taking that, so, or I hope so. I wish I remembered that the lines also make the buses different colors, but it's, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we definitely have a lot of people walking, which is cool to see. We have visitors going to that, which is great. I think we can actually go ahead and we probably need another one of these. Oh, large pedestrian area service point. That's probably wise. Very loud. I wonder if it would be good to put over here. Wow, I didn't even see that clearly. So let's do our thing. Go ahead and get this more reasonable. And yeah, I didn't realize this caused so much sound pollution as well, which is interesting for sure. Let's go ahead and yeah, let's get the, maybe we'll make this the bus road as well. No, we'll make it all, just so it's not, you know, conflicting with something. And we'll build that in there. And then we will, I'm not too worried about it being curvy, because I mean, it's not really, I mean, it is for cars, but it's not really. You know, so like, I mean, if you're a pedestrian, like, curve away. I mean, it's easier to walk on a straight road, but it's more interesting to walk on a curved one, so. So I'm not going to worry about, I mean, power, I guess, is definitely still a worry, just to a different degree. We're still producing more than enough, so I don't need to worry about that. I just need to, I guess, get the power over here. Oh. Does that reach? No, of course it doesn't. I just didn't want to put it on this side. Maybe I'll just put in something to be able to take up the space. I mean, I don't really want to... Do you think of these cause a lot of noise pollution by chance? You really think the large, like, food truck plaza or something would actually cause a lot of noise, but somehow no. It, like, goes in between the road. That's weird. Okay. Well, I won't do that then. I might just end up having to connect it. Although, I wonder if having, like, you know, the elder care here would work. Because, I mean, we're going to need that anyways. Or, well, you don't need it, but it's nice to have. So maybe that'll work for us. And then let's... Yeah, let's just sort of get that, you know. It's trying to soften it a little faster, but just does its thing. I'm better at just using the level terrain tool and clicking real quick. There we go. It's not so drastic as it once was. I can raise this at some point when I got the tool working a little better too. yeah, so I guess the cargo just goes through here and maybe they walk down here and get it. I don't know how it works, but interesting nonetheless. Another thing I wanted to do, like I said earlier, is I want to see how the other roads work here. Or like how the smaller houses work rather. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, hello. I think I'm going to go ahead and try that and see how it goes. So yeah, we'll do the small pedestrian street, and then sort of just follow this back area somewhat. Just following the mountain, to be honest, and then we'll call it like there, just to not go too far. Then we can maybe shoot off this and connect up there, because I don't like how that looks anyways. And then maybe again do something like that, because kind of like I was saying before, I don't feel like you need to have it be so exact, considering, you know, it's just, it's pedestrian. I wish there wasn't the like weird gray, but I did see a Reddit post about this. It just seems to be how it is. But that's okay. We'll look past it for now and not cry too much. So I'm wondering, with this food truck plaza, do you just put it, yeah, so I guess it would just go there. How interesting. It's a really cool one. I do like that some. That'll be there and hopefully make a lot of folks happy. So yeah, I guess that's where my bus just does a little spinneroony. But let's go ahead and put some of the smaller residential here. Let me back this up ever so slightly. I'm better with having just the big brush to do this, honestly. Then sort of back that a little more. And it's a little funky there, but I don't want it to be perfectly flat. Can't go to Amsterdam. Let's just start by putting this in. This is going to be a little bit, and maybe this was a whole thing. Maybe this is why I should have been more grid-like, actually, is because of the wall-to-wall building. Unless they'll do wall-to-wall in this small of a square, but I mean, I'd be surprised. If so, that's amazing, but I would be a little bit surprised if they do. But yeah, I think we're definitely going to need a little more in the way of shopping, which, how does the small, where did I put the small small shopping area? Or did I not? Oh no, it's this, wow. It was just so much bigger than I thought. Okay, well that's really cool. I definitely, like I said, appreciate just like the styling of everything. I wish it was a little more, a little less modern, I guess, but maybe that's just because that's why I downloaded. I don't know, or maybe that's just how they wanted it to look. But maybe it'll look good all together. Honestly, I think there is an Amsterdam, or like Netherlands, or whatever, like pack, essentially, like not made by them, but that someone's made, of course, content creators and everything. And I'd be really curious, I love how they just walk all across. I'd be really curious to see what a city like that would look like all together. I bet it would be really fun. Who knows? What's in this? Pedestrian area landmarks. Ooh, okay. Okay, that's going to be really cool. I didn't realize that this was the thing. So there's actually progressions to get as well. So that's going to be very, very interesting. A modern fountain. Okay, so there's actually some just little... oh, really neat... wow. Okay. Some really neat bits, actually. So yeah, these are like all the search points, which I think we're doing okay now. I don't see any errors, so I'll take that. I guess I should have to keep an eye on that a little bit more. But I think that's all there is to unlock there. I don't think we have anything else that we can unlock in it, to my knowledge. But yeah, I'd be curious how far... oh, they're not happy. How far they'll end up going. So what's this? Not in pedestrian area. Oh, did I actually go too far out? I did. Okay. Let's just, there we go. Solve that. These houses, oh wow. They're kind of like actual small, or at least, oh, it's because these, these are not in the pedestrian area. I thought they were new because I don't ever remember seeing this model before, but it looks like the old, sort of almost craftsman house. And I was like, I actually really like that. I like the air conditioning unit. And then I was like, oh wait, these are what they're supposed to look like. That's, it's fine. I just thought they were being, like, a little bit like old towny, but not quite, not quite. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say I'm not a fan of how I've made this look. I think maybe if I started from a different time, it may have looked better. But look at all this. We actually have, wow, this is actually being well utilized, which is really good. But yeah, that was the hope, was, getting people to walk across there, and I guess, they can go to the game and all that good stuff. Guess we just lost something. Maybe it was that one, because this seems about the right time. I don't know. But, yeah, that's really interesting. So I think I have, like, a decent grasp on how it works. So I think in the next episode, what I may do, and I don't know how this impacts cars, I must say. I don't know if you could just start a whole city of, pedestrian friendly. Maybe that's something we should try. And maybe that's something I'm considering, just with how, I don't know, this, I guess it conveys on video, but it just feels so janky to me. Maybe there's, just some things I need to sort out. I don't know. But, I'm tempted to do it with maybe like a very bare minimum amount of mods, which basically just, move a tool that works, and maybe a couple other little things and sort of come in and maybe try to do a pedestrian only city. I don't know. Would that be something you'd be interested in? Maybe pedestrian only with, still having services and all that. I guess more pedestrian friendly, or maybe just trying to turn this into the pedestrian friendly one. Maybe that's the ideal thing. Maybe it's cooler to see that. Either way, let me know. I would appreciate it very much. And thank you for your patience on videos. I'll do my best to, be around more for sure. But yeah, I will end that there for now. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you all next time, and goodbye.